Good evening, everybody. My name is Dasola Ogumola. I'm here to present an informative speech on parenting style. Imagine your husband is straight, but you are more relaxed. When your parenting style is different from your partner, tension may run high. What is parenting? According to Rosemary Christoph, a psychologist, she says parenting comes in all sizes, shapes, color, and style. Today, I'll be explaining factors influencing parenting style, the 4 factors of parenting, and the impact the parenting style have on the children. Parenting is the process of promoting and supporting the emotional, physical, social, and intellectual development of a child from when they were born till adulthood. The way a child is being raised plays a major role in our life. A child can be raised by biological parents, foster parents, and family members. The factors affecting parenting style: money and social class. The children from high-level class family, they have the opportunity for the parents from high-level class, they have the opportunity to provide their children all the resources they need to raise them. While the lower class level, they have the limited to networking, and they have limited resources available. Involvement of both parents in the life of a child. When a child lacks either mother or father, this really have a big impact on the children, and it affects the way they are raised, your whole personality and the way you are raised. Some parents, they want their children to be raised the way they were being raised by their parents, and sometimes this really work out with the children, and sometimes it does not work out. Your cultural belief and your culture and belief. Most parents, they want their children to have the understanding of their culture, and they want them to believe the same belief they have, especially in religion. Some children may decide to go with the religion of their parent, and some may decide not to go with it. Now let's talk about the 4 types of parenting style. We have the authoritarian parenting, permissive, uninvolved, and authoritative parenting. The authoritarian parenting, they are the strict parenting. They are the kind of parent that set rules and regulations for their children. They are the parent that they have the high expectation of their children. When they set the rules, they want their children to follow the rules accordingly. And when the children don't follow the rules, they punish the children. And if there's any question asked, they simply say, because I say so. According to Diana Bongrin, these parents are obedient and status oriented and expect their order to be obeyed without explanation. And children from this kind of parenting, they grow up to be moody, careless, and they are vulnerable to stress. The second one is permissive parenting. They are indulgent parenting. They are the kind of parent that allow their children to do whatever they decide to do, whether their decision is right or is not right. In this parenting, they simply don't have communication with their children because they are afraid of their children. And because they are afraid of their children, and there is no rule set for their children. When there is no rule set, there is no law breaking. The children from this kind of environment, they are always happy. But at the end of the day, they have low self-control and self-reliance because they lack the structure from home. Uninvolved parenting, they are the negative parenting. They are the kind of parent that don't allow their children. They are the kind of parenting that are not involved with their parents. They are not available both physically and emotionally with their children. When their children need anything from them, or they have any problem with maybe at school or with their friends, when their children come to them, they always tell their children they're busy. The last one is the authoritative parenting. According to Dan Bongrin, they are the just right kind of parenting. They combine middle level demand on the child and middle level responsiveness. They are always available, both physically, financially, emotionally with their children. They help their children, and if there is anything that make them want to punish their children, they tell them, they explain to them the reason why they are being punished. So the impact the parenting style have on the children. This is an example of the impact. This is the example of authoritative parenting. The children are happy and they are successful in life. And this is an example of the permissive and uninvolved parenting. They're the kind of the children that end up having trouble in life. And this is the uninvolved, another picture of uninvolved parenting. They are needy and they always want somebody to be to go to talk to. Sometimes they talk to the right people and sometimes they talk to the wrong people. So what is your style of parenting? Maybe you are somewhere in between. Think about what you want your children to learn and become in life. Remember, no parenting style will work unless you build a loving bond with your child. Thank you. Questions?
Right. I have questions to answer. How does money affect parenting pattern?
Thank you. Money affects parenting pattern because some parents from low-level class that are not making a lot of money, they don't have the opportunity to provide their children with everything they needed. And when the child lacks some things, maybe from school, they ask them to buy books or anything. This really affects how the education come out.
Okay, my question is that why is it that only authoritative children are successful in life?
This is because authoritative parents, they are always available. They are available emotionally and physically with their children, and they help their children along the way throughout their lives.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Which of the parenting style is the best?
I would say authoritative parenting because they are available and they are the best parenting. And according to their bomb rate, they are the best parenting. Thank you.
You're welcome.